Rooty the Pig and I want to welcome you back to another Pork Report, the video show that keeps you informed on how our federal government is wasting your tax dollars, whether you want to know or not. Rooty has worked very hard since the last time we were with you to find the following news items. Actually, Rooty doesn't have to work very hard. Sadly, our federal government is a never-ending source of wasteful, bureaucratic programs. According to dictionary.com, bioterrorism is a terror act involving the use of harmful agents and products of biological origin as disease-producing microorganism or toxins. Judicial Watch reports the Department of Homeland Security has spent at least $1 billion over a 12-year period on a surveillance system called BioWatch that is supposed to protect the United States from a terrorist attack. The problem is that BioWatch doesn't work. The Government Accountability Office, or GAO, discovered this after a federal audit of the BioWatch program. The GAO report states that the BioWatch program does not deserve any more money because Homeland Security, quote, lacks reliable information about the system's technical capabilities to detect a biological attack, unquote. According to Judicial Watch, this is government speak for, quote, it's a proven failure, unquote. However, this has not stopped Homeland Security from demanding even more money for BioWatch. Isn't this just like our government to pour more money down a black hole in the hopes that somehow a miracle will occur and a government program will suddenly work? Let's hope no Americans are killed because of this particular failed government program. In one of the most shocking wastes of your taxpayer dollars, an agency within the Pentagon spent nearly $100 million on renting private luxury villas in Afghanistan, which included flat-screen TVs, private bodyguards, and 3-star meal services for only 5 to 10 Pentagon employees. Some of the other perks included snacks, drinks, housekeeping, and groundskeeping services. The Pentagon's Inspector General reported that if these employees had stayed at either a U.S. military base or even the American Embassy in Afghanistan, it would have saved taxpayers at least $148 million of the $150 million spent. I think Rooty and I are in the wrong business. Do you know that you are supporting Muslim refugees from the Middle East? Yes, you are. Under the Refugee Resettlement program, 100,000 refugees from all over the world were allowed to enter the U.S. in 2014, of which 40% were Muslims. A group of nonprofit Christian charities received money from our federal government in order to help resettle these foreigners in the U.S. Some of the Christian charities receiving your tax dollars for this refugee program are Catholic Charities, Lutheran Social Services, World Relief Corporation, Church World Serve, Domestic and Foreign Missionary Service of the Episcopal Church of Episcopal Migration Ministries. So far in fiscal year 2015, the U.S. government has already spent $1 billion to help refugees through these Christian charities, not including entitlements. These charities only help the refugees for 3 or 4 months and do not keep track of their whereabouts after that time. Although these Christian charity groups are supposed to be nonprofits, well over 50% of their funding now comes from our federal government. Episcopal Migration Ministries received over $17 million from the U.S. government in 2012 alone. I'm confused. I thought there was supposed to be a separation between church and state. I guess that's only for Americans. Foreigners are exempt. Well, that's it for the latest edition of the Pork Report. Until next time, Rooty says, keep on oinking.